Industrial Outlook 2013. Manufacturing industry or non-oil and gas processing industry is one of the leading sectors that can contribute significantly to the economic development of Indonesia. Non-oil and gas processing industry cumulatively in 2012 grew by 6.4%, higher than the economic growth or GDP in the same period by 6.23%. The growth of non-oil and gas processing industry, which is quite high, is supported by the high production and contribution of some branches of priority industries. Along with changes in the global economic system and increasing competition, there needs to be an increase in the national value-added industries through downstream industries. In addition, to address the challenges of changes in international trade and the ASEAN Economic Community 2015, there needs to be an increase in competitiveness of industries, among other groups, to focus on the textile and footwear industry, fertilizer industry, chemical and rubber goods, as well as furniture industries. This is based on the consideration that Indonesia has the strength and great potential in this sector. The textile and footwear industry, for example, in the first semester 2013, has increased the value added by 5.93% over the same period the previous year by 2.86%. The export performance of this sector also increased by $8,092 million in the first semester 2013, or higher compared with the same period the previous year of $7,795 million. In addition, these two sectors are also able to absorb as many as 1.5 million workers in the textile and clothing industry, 700,000 people in the footwear and leather processing industry. To support and encourage the development of this sector, the government has adopted a number of facilities in the form of a fiscal incentives policy, restructuring of the textile, machinery and equipment industry, and the footwear industry, as well as human resources capacity building through training. In the first semester of 2013, the fertilizer, chemicals and rubber goods industries have been able to contribute significantly to foreign exchange earnings in the amount of 42.5 billion rupiah, an increase of 4% over the same period the previous year, which was 39.33 billion rupiah. To support this industry sector, the government issued a policy which includes the imposition of export duties progressively on exports of crude palm oil, or CPO, to ensure the availability of domestic raw materials, capacity expansion, and new investment through the facility of a proposed tax allowance and tax holiday. Meanwhile, furniture and handicraft exports experienced a slight slowdown by minus 2.91% in the first semester of 2013, compared to the same period in the previous year of 5.43%. However, this industry sector has increased value added, which was 10 trillion rupiah compared to last year, which only reached 9.25 trillion rupiah. This was driven by the opening of new markets following the economic crisis in some European countries, as well as the shift in characteristics of buyers, who prefer craft items made in medium or large industries rather than cottage industry or home industry. The government, in this case the Ministry of Industry, has sought to develop the furniture industry, among others, by facilitating the aid of machines or equipment, especially in the furniture industry centers, and provide exhibition facilities at home and abroad. Future challenges facing this sector are not light, so the Ministry of Industry continues to make efforts to maintain and accelerate the growth of the industry, among others, through the optimization of fiscal incentives, the settlement of investment barriers, optimizing export markets, import control policy through non-tariff barrier, increased use of homeland products or P3DN, infrastructure development, formulation and application of traditional Indonesian national standards or SNI, as well as development of small and medium industries. Through this policy, it is expected to improve the competitiveness of the manufacturing industries to be able to make a greater contribution to the national economy.